Well, I'm up at the tower and it would be getting a workout. It's a pretty stiff northwesterly. And currently I'm working right where it would fall if it wanted to, but it doesn't look like it's moving. And we get higher winds up here, that's for sure. But currently we're getting probably 60k gusts, and it's increasing as the afternoon goes on. Oh, got to get the specs on this.
Right, hello. Let's have a look here then, hey? So, logging into the computer via remote desktop protocol at the box. Back here, if you have a look where I am here, this area here, before it shoots upwards, represents the Trina only. And this area here, where you can see that the yield has shot up to 930 watt hours, is where the other panel provided by Dave was attached in series with the Trina. Very, very random. The voltage is up around where it should be. Anyway, they're not matched. So the current being produced is very flimsy, although I can't really make out in this Victron stuff what to be looking at, but either way they're both in the middle of the day, and I know it's sunny out there. It's pretty poor. Nevertheless, this will eventually go into float, but you can see that the controller or something is just like not happy. As the watts go up, the voltage goes down. You can see as it moves up to where it wants, and then it shoots back down again, and it's just all over the place. This is where I added the second panel, the unmatched panel that Dave provided. And you can see here that it bulks again for about 4 hours, but it goes in absorption for 2 hours and then floats for 2 hours. So there's a bit of a difference. 6 hours there for bulk, 3 hours there, 3 hours there, 5 hours on that day, 3 hours there, 3 hours there. On the first day, it said 4 hours for bulking. 4 hours for bulking. So adding the other panels, it went to 3 hours there, but those first couple of days might have been a bit dim. 4 hours, but it's sort of shot up to bulking over 4 hours rather than the on this day it was 11 hours. And it must have been that was just a couple of days ago when we had that system run through 3 hours. I want to see better results, but that's what's happening at the moment. Disabled. You can see the yield has definitely gone up with the single panel, 450 watt hours, 450 watt hours, and then it shoots up to 800 watts, 760 watts, 930 watts, 800. Right, so the yield goes up. The battery voltage has remained fairly stable. It's been going up to float at around about, or max at about 29, 29, 28, 29, 29, 29. The battery seems to be handling it all. At the moment you can see it's up around 26, 27 volts. Oh, there it is. It's just shot up to 29 volts, but it's all over the place. All over the place. The batteries are matched. The batteries are the same. And it just, at the moment, the only thing which is different is the two panels. Just the computer still sitting in the box. So connected out at the same time. This is the good thing about the Hyteras. The Hytera software is far more easygoing than the Motorola software. And a 2 meter repeater came up recently. For a 2 meter DMR repeater came up recently for sale on VK Classifieds, and it's a Hytera, same model as the 70 centimeter repeater, but the 2 meter variant, it's up for $2,000. I'm very tempted to buy it and sling that in, because as David's repeater, because they're just much easier to program. So I've just while I've been dribbling on there, I've just read the repeater, and I'm just about to have a look at the code plug for it. Again, this is all remote. This is all happening at the box, and I'm sitting here at Seven Hills. So the common setting is that, for example, here you can see that the radio alias is VK2RVT, and I've got it set for 30 watts. What prompted me to upgrade the solar system for the box is the days we had where there was very little or no sun. We had that long stretch there for a while, and the repeater would basically start dropping in and out. But I could come in here for low power and set to 1 watt. That's how I was operating under those poor light conditions for a while there. And then I could just write that code plug from here to the radio without a problem. Oh, low operating voltage mode. With it off, the repeater, it will transmit intermittently, but it's fairly regular. You'll know it's doing it because it will transmit for 1 second or 2 seconds and then stop for about 5, and then it'll come back and transmit for 2 and then stop for 5, and it'll transmit for 2 and then stop for 5.
Site, and also hope meter project of dust. The 2 meter repeater, we've taken the so Darren's got the duplex.
It was doing this for a bit when you were talking to VK2KEV over in the States.
So when it does that particular sequence, you know that it's gone, that it won't transmit because it can't transmit because it's gone into low voltage. However, there is this setting here that if it does go into low voltage, that it will work. This parameter allows you to enable or disable the low operating voltage mode feature. With this feature enabled, the repeater is able to operate normally when the power supply can only provide the voltage of 10 volts. So there you go. Whether it does it at full power or not, I don't know. But I use that as a safety feature and then have it turned off. What will happen here is that while I'm uploading the code plug, the repeater will reset, and so I can watch it come back up online and make sure everything's going properly by coming to the VK-DMR dashboard, and then I'll just watch it here. It'll count down to 0 where it says Y-Angler Dam, and then it'll just pop back up again, so I know that it's come back online.